So today I got off work a little early so that I could hit a RV parts and service store, which isn't open on weekends and closes at 5 during the week. And they had pretty much everything I needed for the propane system. So I got 25 feet of copper tubing. I wasn't sure exactly how much I need, but 25 feet is going to be more than enough. All the different fittings. I didn't have any T-fittings in stock, so I got this cross one. Got an auto switching regulator for 2 propane tanks, so when one runs out, it'll switch to taking propane off the other tank. And then a couple of quick attach hoses that go from the propane tanks to the regulator. As for tools, went by Home Depot and got a tube bender tool, a heavy duty flaring kit. How out of focus have I been? Been out of focus the whole time? I don't know. And a tiny little tube cutter. What I don't have is a reaming tool of some kind. I also picked up this kind of rubbery foam stuff to go around the tube on the outside and where it goes through walls. So hopefully I have everything I need for this to go in. Just has to do it right before a weekend. Okay, so we're at the tiny house, and today is propane day, at least propane day 1. We've got a bit of a plan here. We'll run you through that first. So the main things that need to be hooked up are the regulator, which goes out to the tanks, and this T, one will go to the furnace, one will go to the hot water heater. The plan that we've come up with is to attach it somewhere down here. And to do that, we're gonna attach a big block of wood in this area here, and then attach this to the block of wood. Out of that, do quick 90s up to the T, and then one line will head in that direction and around the corner of the trailer and head to the water heater. The other line will head in that direction and go up to the furnace. So the first thing we're gonna do is drill down on the inside through the header that is behind here to get the line that's gonna come across to here and up on the inside to the furnace. So hopefully this goes well and not totally stupid. Now you can stop. Maybe I'm being dumb right now. No, I'm not being dumb. So this is where the furnace gets installed. This is the exhaust area for the furnace. So the propane line is gonna come up through the header right here, all the way over here because of the storage doors being outside. We don't wanna interfere with those in any way. It's coming up through there, it's gonna come straight out of the wall, head this way under the furnace, and then attach to the furnace right here. So, time to drill this hole through the header. Make a big mess. Okay, bottomed out. Extend this a little bit, so it's just barely on there.
Does it feel like it's breaking? Breaking through?
I can see light.
Ah, cute.
There's probably a big mess out there now. Okay, so that hole would fit the line alone right now. That was a 1/2 inch hole. I'm gonna make it bigger though. I'm so cold. Everything hurts to touch. Yeah, I should make a hole already. Oh, I'm paying for a mistake. So like, this is the wrong kind of thing to use because I need all that out of there. I'm not gonna be able to just make a hole. What this thing does is punches a hole and then you have the circle. This just mangles the shit out of whatever you're doing. Which is what I want. I want to mangle. Oh jeez.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
This is taking a while. Don't record all this. This is bull.
Okay, so you got her.
Oh, that's brutal.
Let's see.
Check it out.
Jesus. She's a big one. It's like cutting donair meat.
Oh god, okay, I'm gonna go outside and try to pull it through.
There it goes.
I'm gonna stick the coat hanger inside the tube so that I can kind of get an idea of where to drill through with the flange.
See that little pile of shavings? And what's in there? It's a phone. Using it as a mirror. Because we're stupid. We can't see in there because there's a floor in there.
Yeah. So trying to figure out where to drill through the flange is a little hard. I think it's like, we measured it and the hole starts about 10 inches that way. And I'm just trying to confirm with my hands. And my thought is, your hands intuitively know how to go together, right? Like if you just close your eyes. Oh, look at that, I did it. Yeah, right? So, there-ish, I think. Pretty sure. So running down. I mean, copper's flexible. It's quite flexible. Yeah, I think that's like a good spot. Put a little mark where I thought it would be. So, I'm gonna go with that.
All right, let's do this.
And they're so clear too. I can see everything.
It's like, I don't wanna.
Why is it so difficult to go through wood now? There'd be a screw here? Oh, there could be. There very well could be.
Uh-oh.
What?
What?
What metal would be in there? Between the bottom plates. I'm through one.
It's a sheathing?
Holding on the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess there could. Yeah, there could definitely be one there. Oh yeah, it's a screw. I'm halfway through the screw already, so...
Right in there. See?
Because going through a metal flange wasn't enough.
Yeah.
A mirror. A mirror is a helpful tool.
There it
I
is.
think it's pretty good. Can you see the phone?
Yes.
Okay, so right now the coat hanger is sitting kind of off the edge, and as you can see, right, whoops, through the house. Holes going all the way through.
Spend all week being cold. And then I gotta spend my weekends being cold too.
I think that screw is still cut down. Yeah, there's already a hole there. Of course there is.
Oh yeah.
Could just use that hole.
At least we know there's no screws or anything down there, right?
Yeah, no kidding. So we used to have a metal rod here, just like we have here, but took it out when it became apparent that this is the only place that the range hood can go. So a vent has to go through here, and that would have been in the way. But obviously it's left a hole through the bottom plate and trailer flange, so we're just gonna widen that hole up and use it for propane.
Cool beans. Look at that, fits perfectly.
I love it.
Yeah, she takes a while, but she's pretty much going there, right?
It's pretty soft and bendable.
Here she goes.
Into the foam hole. Got no light in here.
Yeah, nice and snug.
Becky's holding that.
Yeah. I'm helping.
Oh, I gotta unlock this thing again.
Oh, it's going through.
You got it?
I think so. Do you see it?
Yep, you actually got it. Good job. Okay, cool. Okay, so we picked up some black vinyl tubing, it looks like, which we found at Home Depot in the plumbing area. Outside diameter of a 1/2 inch and an inside diameter of 5/8, so it'll go over the 3/8 nice and easily. And I'm just gonna use this where the copper tubing goes through the metal of the flange of the trailer, so that you don't have metal touching metal.
Don't slice your leg.
I'm just cutting it towards myself as I love to do. Up it goes. Nice and snug. Just kind of holds itself there, actually.
Perfect.
That copper line has to stretch from there over to there where the T is going to be. So Jackie's going to go inside the house.
Here I go.
And feed it to me, and I'm going to bend it and pull it through. So we got a lever style tube bender.
Good luck. Do you know what's happening?
No, I have no idea. I have no idea how to use this. I'm trying to get my head around it right now. figuring out which way this is gonna go. Like it's gonna go on like that, so I don't think I have really room to work here to do this. Put the camera down over there. We don't need to be close up for this. I can show them other bends far away so we can see the whole thing, because I need to go over there to hold it. So, there's the 90 bend I just put in with the bend tool. So there it is coming out of the flange. Has a 90-degree bend in it, that little piece of rubber tubing in there. And then it runs down to where the T-joint will be at the other end. So that's all we're gonna do today. Now we're just gonna tape that up to the bottom. It doesn't go anywhere. And I'll come back tomorrow and try to run the other lines and maybe connect something. So the last thing we did today was attach some casters to the bottom of the stairs. So it's easier to put away. Well, it did snow last night, but you wouldn't know it here. Nothing on the ground. Ugh. You know, it kind of sucks is this is above where I gotta work. I don't want to work below constantly dripping snow. It's such a nice day. But it's like it's raining over here. Okay, so what I most want to get done today is cut the tubing to size so that it's where it needs to be. It has enough length for me to later come back, attach the fittings, and attach it to the appliances. Simple, right? So the furnace goes approximately here. So I'm just going to measure from there, under it, around, and this side is where it hooks up. It has to get raised up quite a bit. I've got to build a bit of framing underneath of it. So there's going to be more than enough clearance for the copper line to run underneath and over. So I've never done this before. It don't seem too difficult to use. It's got a little cutting wheel on it, and you just tighten the knob here and spin. And every rotation, tighten it a little more. I'm probably being too gentle with it. Yeah, you can feel it kind of loosen up as you go around. Then you just tighten it a little bit more, it gets a little deeper. Spin it, you can feel it loosen, tighten. Yep. There it is. Mostly. Alright, so I could use my bending tool and do this. This thing was a bit of a bitch to use yesterday. I'm sure there's a technique, and being near a wall doesn't help. I should have actually made this last bend in here because I'm not sure exactly how far forward the heater's gonna sit yet. It's not a big deal, I can always mess with it a little bit. But in general, now I know I have enough tubing here, everything's good to go. So I'm gonna try to run the line to the hot water heater now. I wish we'd done this yesterday, it would've been a lot easier. Sticking down here out of the house, gotta just take it to this corner and go over to there where the T's gonna be, meet up with the other one. So since that tour isn't happening, I don't actually need the floor in, so I'm gonna take the kitchen floor back out. Where did I put that fucking tape measure? That's dumb. I didn't have it in the right grooves. You gotta make sure it's sitting in between this little metal part, not in here. There it is. So after you make a cut, you need to remount the hole. This tube cutter has a reamer on the tip of it. I have never done this before, but apparently you just take it around in there. I guess that cleans it up. I'm feeling slightly ambitious, so I think I'm gonna try to flare this one out. So you put that on first, because you can't put it on after. If I screw this up, I have to cut it off and try again. And obviously I can only do that so many times before I run out of length. And I get it so it sits in there nice and centered like. And there you go. It sits inside. And hopefully that's nice and snug. I'm an idiot. Truly stupid. Shouldn't have put this in there. I mean, I needed this all at the right. I'm gonna do that again. I'm just gonna do that again. So I got a little eager and put the fitting on and belted the tip before bending it to the right size. So I've just bent it, and obviously it's too long. So I'm just gonna cut it off, put another bell in it, and then it should be good to connect. Okay, I've cut it off. I've put the bell back into it. So now it's nice and lines up with this, and that's basically how it goes, as far as I know. It's not the prettiest job. I'll try to maybe straighten this out, take it off and straighten it out a little bit. And down here, there's no real kinks, but there's a little bit of denting in the tube where the tube bender got it, pushed on it a little bit. I don't think that's a problem. But overall, I think I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, so that's it for this week. I forgot to mention that the tiny house bus tour didn't happen. Apparently some of the tiny houses got evicted recently, so the entire bus tour just got cancelled. Tonight I've already started researching plumbing and electrical. Electrical is probably the more intimidating of those two. I think plumbing is actually going to be pretty easy. I kind of got my head around it already. The hardest part's going to be just finding the materials, as it always just seems to be a bit of a challenge to find the right store. You can't always find what you need at the big box stores, and those specialty stores are often only open while I'm at work, so... But I think the PEX plumbing system is a pretty common thing, and Home Depot will probably have that. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next week.